Hive community. So today we have a really big day for you. So we're finally starting the production. All of the issues have been resolved. We have changed the cables that were missing before. The device has been stress tested and we're ready to do the production. So now we'll do today 50 units. And if everything is going smoothly with these 50 units now, after all the cables have been changed and so on, we will then do 100 units, 250 and 250 more. So this way we'll do all of the early birds, hyper early bird units. So right now we're having a big kickoff session. So this is the office in the factory. So we're having a big kickoff session here in the meeting room. So the head of R&D of Amdor, he's VP of engineering, however you like to call him. He's right now having a briefing for engineers to go through all of the major challenges. He wanted to reminding everybody that we've spent over a year developing this device, that it's one of the best devices in the market, he's just briefing everybody that everybody's super careful and so on. So there at the table you can see some of our guys, Michelle, Miko, Riku, that's the head of R&D guy who is speaking there. And then we have people in pink, blue and yellow uniforms. Actually pink, blue and yellow. So those guys are basically all some sort of supervisors. I guess blue is for quality supervisors, pink is assembly line supervisors, and yellow, also sure, maybe some other title. But anyways, they're all supervisors. So what the supervisors will be doing is that based on this meeting, they will make sure that the factory workers themselves follow the instructions like of the head of R&D, Jackie.
Now guys, as I said, we've been going through the key issues, things to put attention to. I will try to my optimum. So, like, they have to be careful about the Wi-Fi antenna cables. We're attaching those. This is the one of the connectors. I'm not sure what is that. So here they're talking about the popper button placement on the next slide. This is the chief mechanical engineer.
Me, Mike, Michelle and Riku will go to the assembly line to check how things. Yeah, getting to the dust machine, dust off machine. Michelle's very scared of the machine. And now things are being set up. So behind me the factory, you see guys a briefing of the assembly line people. So they're all lining up here, and that's going to be their assembly line. There behind. Not this one, but assembly line is getting set up. So I'm walking past it here. Right now it's empty, and it will be filled with people working on different things and getting reassembled. And behind me is the briefing going on right now live, as you can see there. Kickstand tolerance and color matching of the kickstand to the device. We right now with our team inspect each and every housing ourselves, just to make sure that everything is perfect. Of course, there is also the lady at the IQC for incoming quality check who is checking each housing, and then there is another third quality check person. Anyways, we're really checking the quality of these incoming housings here. Every housing is measured by this tool here. This tool basically shows what the gap tolerance is. So, for example, here for our kickstand, so the gap between these two holes, gap here, the maximum we allow is 0.4 millimeters, which is a very strict standard. And it has to be from 0.2 to 0.4, because if it's below 0.2, then when you open the kickstand, it would cause rubbing of the upper housing. So yeah, each and every housing is now very carefully checked by Mike, me, and the incoming QC lady, and the new quality assurance company that we are partnering. Now we're having a little break here. The factory workers are at lunch, or we're having a lunch as well. So lights are dimmed and stage. Okay, now we're going to the factory again. Oh, the door. You can't open the door before it's finished. We're now back from the lunch break, and here we have some production ongoing already. So this is the IQC once again, so the lady is double checking that all the housings are perfect. So once it makes here, further down the line, it means it passed all the tests. Then here we have some of the rejected housings that did not pass the tolerances. So let's see. What is this guy doing? Okay, so this guy is putting the plastic frame to the device that would hold the magnets that will be in the keyboard. This lady is gluing in the magnets right here for the keyboard. This lady is attaching the heatsink right over here. So the device moves further down the line, and we have this guy. This guy puts the PCBA inside the device. Here we have i7s. Each one of these is worth a lot of money. Don't want to break this. So each one of them is applying the PCBA, and as you can see, we do have heat pads here and thermal pads on the device. And this is, by the way, the reason why thermal pads are better than thermal paste, because in production environment there is no way to ensure that the thermal paste is really like properly applied evenly throughoutly, while the thermal pads are very consistent in in the performance size. So at this step we are getting some of the Wi-Fi antenna connected right now. Next we're having the guy with heat sinks. Next we have camera, so we're attaching the front camera lens right over here. At this stage the USB-A ports are connected, and another back camera is added. Further we have, what do we have here? We have speakers being attached. Here we have Intel SSD being attached. There we go. So the device goes further down the line. So eventually the device will arrive here on a pad, on the green pad, and then machine takes it forward and sends it to that side of the line. So let's see what's happening there. So on this side of the line, the device is finalized. The assembly is finalized. So here we have a lady attaching the battery, making sure it's perfectly aligned so that it doesn't get damaged over time and so on. Here we have another lady adding some more magnets to the device. Here we're having what is this? Let's see. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we're attaching the LCD here already. So we're putting a metal bracket to fix the LCD and make sure that it does not come off. So this solution that we came up with actually partly because I used to have a laptop, and on it the display was attached just with a tape, like the display connector, which over time fell off. So now we have a metal bracket holding it. And here we have the screen already connected, glued to the housing, and here we have the first power on and bunch of other tests. Today we've done a bunch of units, and as you can see, lights are off the factory pretty much everywhere, and the units are now at the aging test, and very soon we'll learn the results of the aging. Hey, thank you so much for being with us at the factory. Things are going really well. We're very confident about shooting you a really great device, and thank you so much for all your support throughout the project. And we're finally at the final stages here. So it's Konstantinos here from Eve in the t-shirt. Very pumped to ship you the device.